declaration of surrender. So with regard to this 21-day letter, I tell people, look, err on the side of caution. Get that to them as quickly as possible. Do not wait till the 21st day, because what if your decision as to what the date they vacated is, what if that's wrong? Now you might be a day late or 2 days late. So get that out as soon as you can. And you're allowed to get this letter out once you can itemize how the security deposit's being applied. What I see a lot of people doing is they hold on to that because they don't know all the damages yet, or they haven't gotten all the damages repaired, even if that's over and above the amount of the security deposit. So let me just give you a situation. I think this is kind of typical. A tenant doesn't pay their last month's rent, okay? And then they move out. And yes, there may be damages also. But does everyone have that where they don't pay their last month's rent? Is that fairly common? Okay. The minute you know they left, you can send out this 21-day letter, because the regulation says all you have to do is explain what happened to the security deposit. So if they didn't pay their last month's rent, the minute they move out, you send a letter saying your security deposit was $500, you failed to pay your last month's rent in January, which was $500, your security deposit's being applied to your January's rent, you're not getting any of it back. You're done. Worry about the damages later. You don't have to put anything and everything in there. So what I tell people is the only things you really want to put in there are what I call the slam dunk items, the items that there's really nothing they can argue with you about. I don't know why this is the case, but tenants don't seem to get upset if you say they didn't pay their rent. But they get really upset if you say they're dirty or they didn't clean the place. That bothers them. They want to fight with that. Okay? So if you have something that's a slam dunk item, rent, a utility bill, anything like that, those they can't really fight about. Cleaning charges, well, we already talked about how DATCP doesn't think you should get any of them. And then Stacy mentioned, well, can I get them if I do them in-house? And we said, well, not really sure about that. And then we also talked about, well, what if you didn't have it in your non-standard? Well, then can I really take care of it? And then, well, wait, is that beyond normal wear and tear? I don't really know. What if I didn't have a pre-conditioned check-in list, or I didn't take photos? How do I prove it wasn't non-existing? Lots of areas you can disagree with. Lots of things for people to fight about. That is not a slam dunk item. So if you have the ability to get that 21-day letter out quickly for the slam dunk items, take advantage of that.